Well, happy December, everyone. Welcome to Snypz TV, home of live commentary for your Madden leagues. I am your boy Snypz, and welcome tonight to the BML Season 2 Super Bowl as we got early whop at the 15-2 Pats taking on Lord Dan and the 14-3 Dallas Cowboys. Kickoff about to commence in just a moment. Again, big shout out to everybody here rocking with us tonight. We greatly appreciate all of you guys here for the BML Madden League. Now, look, we're not going to get into a whole bunch of storytelling right now. We'll do that throughout the broadcast. But it's safe to say that these guys know each other pretty well. I think it's pretty safe to say. These guys know each other quite well. And what's going to be interesting in this entire matchup is, you know, because both of these teams are just crazy, guys. Both of these teams are just straight up crazy, okay? So I don't know what's going to happen within this game, and I'm not here to pick anybody in this particular game, but I will say this. This is going to be very interesting, okay? These guys just got done playing in a different league. We'll talk about that later on also. But these guys just got done playing in a different league a day or two ago or something like that. And let's just say not the biggest fans of each other. It's all love, but they're not the biggest fans of each other. Let's just say that, okay? But nonetheless, they have nothing but respect, I believe, for each other. But at the end of the day, it's all about virtual gridiron supremacy here today and what's going to happen with it. So I am intrigued to see what's going to happen within this game, folks. So look, it's about that time. I'm going to let these guys know to go ahead and get this thing started up. I'm looking forward to this. I'm definitely looking forward to this. You know, the early whop with the Pats looks pretty daggone good with this team, man. And Lord Dan with the Cowboys. I mean, and then on top of that, too, just the fact that these guys, again, just got done playing each other, that's what's going to make this so interesting. It really is. It's really going to make it interesting, guys. But look, I'm done talking. It's time to get to the game. I know you guys, that's what you come here for, right? You come here for a ball game, right? So let's get to the ball game. Early whop. Lord Dan about to get this thing kicked off here for this Super Bowl. And again, this should be a lot of fun here today for the Season 2 of the BML Super Bowl. And it looks like the Pats will start off with the football, and here we go. So the Patriots will get the football to start the day here today. So the Pats come out here with Trey Lance, 4,757 passing yards, 52 touchdowns, only 18 interceptions in the regular season for Trey Lance. Now, you would have thought Trey Lance would have been on the other side of the field, but obviously he is here doing big things here for the Pats. As we start a 1st and 10 here at the 25-yard line. And Lance going to hand this off here to Jacobs. And Jacobs breaks that first tackle and will get exactly 10 yards on the dot. And he'll get him a first down. 1st and 10 coming up here at the 35 after the first play of the game. So a 1st and 10. Cowboys come out here with the second best defense in the league, only giving up about 18 points a game. And a timeout already going to be called. So 1st down and 10 here at the 35-yard line. Play action here for Lance, and he gets a little floater up there to Smith and Jigba. And Trey Lance is injured on the play. He is holding his leg. Interesting. Wow, let's see if that cookie is crumbled here in the Super Bowl early already. As again, Trey Lance had monster numbers. And let's see if he'll be all right to get back in this ball game as Coral, excuse me, a.k.a. Matt Corral, will get the quick RPO to the outside here. Shoemaker will get down, brings it to a 3rd down and 6. No gain on the play at all. That's a big loss, though, if they lose Trey Lance for the entire game. So 3rd down and 6. Matt Corral back for the pass, and wow. They just stopped in their tracks. That's going to bring it to a 4th and 5, though, nonetheless, and a foot fracture for Trey Lance. So early Watt lost his starting quarterback for the rest of the game, early in the game, with a foot fracture. And now Lord Dan and the Cowboys about to get to work here. So Guidry will go down. It'll be a 1st and 10 starting at the 15-yard line. So this is going to be interesting, folks. The Cowboys are able to get a stop here. And the first time with the football today for Dak Prescott. And we'll talk about his stats in just a moment. We just learned that he was the starter. We thought Dennis Wells was going to be the starter for the Cowboys. And hands it off here to Pollard, and Pollard won't go anywhere. Loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring it out to a 2nd down and 12 coming up. So 2nd and 12 here at the 14-yard line. And Prescott's going to launch this up here. One-on-one action and a good hit on the play. We'll bring it now to a 3rd down and 12 coming up. But the numbers don't add up as much because he had another guy starting. But so far in this regular season, he had 1,618 passing yards, 12 touchdowns, 8 interceptions in 9 games played. So not too bad. Not too bad. Again, he had the rookie, Dennis Wells, playing most of the season. And he had a 2-quarterback type of situation here as well, too. So keep that in mind also. That's why he had so many games played as well. But 3rd down and 12 coming up here. Prescott's going to not get the completion here. So that's a 3 and out. So the 3 and out already here for the Cowboys, and the Pats get back to work, start at the 39-yard line. Again, guys, if you have just tuned in, the Patriots starting quarterback Trey Lance is out for the game. Got a foot fracture on the 3rd play of the game. And Matt Corral, he will lead the pack for the rest of the way. And Josh Jacobs will lose a yard on the play here, brings it now to a 2nd down and 11. Big shout out Iron Lung in the chat. Good to see you, my brother. Thank you for staying active in the chat. 2nd down and 11 here at the 38. Matt Corral with the play action. A lot of crossers, nothing's open, and he has to throw that football away. 3rd down and 11 coming up. So nothing was open on that play. This is going to be very interesting how the rest of this game unfolds. 3rd and 11 here at the 38-yard line. And Coral will throw a nice dot there to Shoemaker, and he'll get the first down on the play. But just enough mustard on this pass. Right over the defender. And put it right where the zone was not. 1st and 10 here now at the 39. Hands it off here to Jacobs, and Jacobs will get knocked down, brings it to a 2nd down and 6. So a 2nd and 6 coming up. Second and 6 here at the 35-yard line. He's got to hurry up and hike this thing off. He is barking too many calls out, and he's going to lose 5 because of it. So 2nd and 11 now instead. Matt Corral back for the pass. Quick jab right there to Smith-Njigba, and he'll get down to the 32-yard line. So 3rd down and manageable 3 coming up now at the 32. Big 3rd down play coming up here for the Pats. Even bigger for the Cowboys defense. 2:20 left here in the 1st quarter. Shoemaker put in motion. Finally lets the ball go. The drag is not there, and that would have been a dangerous pass to throw. And Taylor Lewan now for the Pats is injured. One of their better linemen on the team. We're bringing out a 4th and 3, and it looks like he wants to try to go for it here on 4th down. So he's going to go for it. Here we go. Quick pass outside to Atwell, and Tutu will get the first at the 27-yard line. As Matt Corral is 5 for 7 on the day here so far. 1st and 10 coming up with 2 minutes remaining here in the 1st quarter. Hands it off here to Jacobs. Jacobs straight up and finally gets knocked down at the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 3 coming up. Taylor Lewan will be back, though. Earl is a guy that is typically a bombs-away type of guy, but obviously not having to start in QB, that might be a problem. So he's got to kind of inch it up a little bit, and he's doing a good job thus far. Reacted to the loss of Trey Lance early in this 1st quarter as he gets another 1st down. 1st and 10 coming up here now at the 14-yard line. Split set this time. And hands it off here to Nyheim Hines, and Hines will only get a yard on the play. That might be the final play of the 1st quarter. And maybe he'll get another one off. Let's see. And a timeout actually called with 4 seconds left. Interesting. By Dallas. That leaves Lord Dan with 1 timeout remaining, and we are only at the end of the 1st. So like a bunch nasty out of here. 2nd down and 9. Could be an offset as well, depending upon the actual playbook that you are using. And that'll do it here for the 1st quarter. 0-0 ball game here in the Super Bowl, the Season 2 Super Bowl, we may add, here on Snypz TV Gaming for the BML Madden League. Pats, Cowboys going at it. You get two guys that know each other very well. As a matter of fact, these guys just played each other yesterday in the AFC Championship, which Lord Dan won that one in a close one in a different league. They just played yesterday. So again, let's see if Early Wop can get a little bit of payback, this time in a Super Bowl. And Coral will throw that up, and that's going to be off. So 4th and 3. And you got to assume at this point you're going to take your points, but we'll see what happens here. And maybe not. Maybe not. So it looks like Earl is going to go for it. Here we go. So he's going to try it again here. 4th down and 3 here at the 7. So Coral back, defense coming. The ball is caught and he's going to get out of bounds. It's a 1st and goal at the 1. A fantastic grab. He definitely has both feet in bounds. So 1st and goal now at the 1-yard line. Hands it off here, and Jacobs is going to get annihilated for a 5-yard loss on the play. 2nd down and goal now at the 6. Big shout out to the End the Zone playoffs. Those are the playoffs that we're talking about that these guys played each other in yesterday, where again, Lord Dan, he won that game. And a quick pass outside here to Smith-Njigba, and he is gonna get stuffed again. This Cowboy defense has come through already in these last 2 plays. It's a 3rd and goal now at the 6-yard line. So 3rd and goal now at the 6. Six seconds remaining on the play clock. And Coral back for the pass. Good protection. Finds Jacobs wide open, and he will punch in the game's first touchdown. So a 7-0 game. The Cowboys will get the football back. And now Lord Dan goes back to work here for the 2nd time today. A ballsy drive here today by Earl, and he caps it off with a beautiful play. As Pollard, he only gets a yard on that play. A 2nd down and 9 coming up. So 2nd down and 9. Once again, guys, if you do want to relive this matchup, it'll be on my YouTube page. Make sure you follow us at Snypz TV Gaming on YouTube, as we're going to start keeping the archives over there for these classic matchups for this league amongst other leagues as well, as Prescott will get knocked down. It's going to bring it down to a 3rd down and 2 here at the 33. But once again, make sure you follow us at Snypz TV Gaming on YouTube. And we've been having a ton of issues lately keeping these games saved on Twitch for some reason, so I'm going to start moving everything over to YouTube as far as game saves and things of that such. So again, make sure you drop us a free sub over there on YouTube. and grow that platform a lot more as well. 3rd down and 2 coming up here at the 33. He's got everybody in the box. Pollard, can he get to the outside? He will, but he's got help, and he'll still get the 1st down. So he's able to use Tony Pollard's speed. It looked like he was about to get hawked down there for a second, but that speed and that angle helped him out, and he barely got there for the 1st. 1st and 10 here now at the 35. Prescott will hand it off here to Pollard. Pollard will go down for a yard gain on the play. Brings it out to a 2nd down and 9. Prescott back for the pass here, goes to the check down as CeeDee Lamb, and he gets just hammered. It brings it to a 3rd and 2. That looked almost illegal. Look how he brings the hammer down on him. Wow. That wasn't even a tackle. 3rd and 2 here with 3 minutes left. Prescott back for the pass here. Good protection. And he throws a pick right to Jones. Jones is on his way. Dak just threw a pick, and Jones is going to walk it into the end zone. TTC to the crib for the touchdown. The pick 6 is a true killer. And as you can see here, he actually had to cross it to the right side open, and he had a better chance at going to that one. Instead, he goes left, and Jones is able to take it to the crib easily. And the Pats, just like that, up 14-0 in this Super Bowl. Prescott back, and that's almost picked off as well. It's going to bring it to a 2nd and 10. And right now, Lord Dan's looking a little bit discombobulated. Prescott back. Plenty of time here, and there's another pick! Jonathan Jones! He gets his 1st interception. The Pats and Earl are all over the place. 1st and 10 at the 25, Jacobs with the carry. And he'll get a 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 7 now coming up. So 2-minute warning. A 2nd down and 7 coming up here at the 22-yard line. Coral back's going to launch that up, and that's way off. So 3rd down and 7 now coming up. It's been extremely interesting first half. Thinking that Earl was going to struggle a little bit, but the defense has definitely pulled it together to help this team out, and that is gonna be picked off. Hooker with the tip drill interception, and Lord Dan back in action. The tip drill pick. That ball stayed in the air for about 10 seconds, and he's able to pick it off. And now the Cowboys coming out in the pistol set, back to work here on offense. Lord Dan with the RPO. Outside, he gives it right back to Delpit. So Grant Delpit with a big interception. And man, oh man, when I tell you Earl's defense is all over the place, my goodness. That was spectacular. What a play by Earl. And a 1st and 10 now here at the 14. And he's going to go down, 2nd down and 10 now coming up. Second and 10 at the 14-yard line. Bunch set here. And Coral with the completion here to Jacobs. Good cut inside there, and Jacobs breaks the tackle, and he will punch in another Earl touchdown. It is quickly becoming a massacre here. Wow. So 21-0. And actually, I tell you what, man. I don't know. I mean, there's still a lot of time left in this game. But man, oh man, we're 3 points shy of nose wipe season, folks. So, Lord Dan, at this point, he's really going to have to relax and get focused here. $1:15 left. And that's going to be caught there by Lamb, and Lamb will get the 1st down. Let's see if he comes right back out. That's only Dak's 2nd completion of the game. 1st and 10 here at the 36. Prescott back for the pass here and gets his 3rd completion, down now to the 35-yard line. So now we can kind of at least put a few points on the board if necessary. But you know he wants to try to gun, and he is going to get knocked down. He looked like he was trying to go for the home run hitter on that one. And that's going to be his final timeout of the half with 28 seconds left. Prescott back, and he's going to get knocked down once again. He's out of field goal range. 3rd down and 29. He had an opportunity to put points on the board, and now he's going to have to try to launch it. And will he get it off in time? He will, and that's going to be off, and that'll do it for the first half. Not a good way to end the first half if you're Lord Dan. 21-0. In this Super Bowl. Great game here so far here by Earl in the Season 2 BML Super Bowl here on Snypz TV Game. And again, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this thing. Again, we are the home of your live commentary for your Madden leagues here on Snypz TV Gaming. So here we go as we start the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football to start the 3rd. So, I mean, it's pretty simple right now for the Cowboys, guys. It is pretty simple for the Cowboys. They got to get some offense. There's been 0 offense right now for the Cowboys. I mean, it's been great defense by Earl. I got to give him all the props in the world right now. Like, his defense has been remarkable. They've been all over the place. Even after giving up a big turnover, they come right back and get the ball right back in a great user pick by Earl. And then he's able to capitalize and get a touchdown out of the deal. So those early timeouts that the Cowboys used earlier as there's another 12-yard loss. This pressure is definitely busting these pipes. So 2nd and 24. But though in the first half, we talked about those. I talked just for a quick second about those timeouts. And you got to have an understanding with using timeouts that early, especially in a Super Bowl, it could come back to really hurt you. And I felt like those timeouts, they really did hurt Lordan in that situation. There's going to be another incomplete pass, a 3rd down and 24 now. Prescott today, 3 for 11 today. If I'm right now, if I'm Lordan right now, I think one more turnover and Dennis Wells has to come in the game as long as he's not injured. One more turnover and Dak is out. Dennis Wells comes in. You got to put the rookie back in. That's going to be a 4th down and 24 now. That's how I feel about that right now. I think that he's going to have to get some type of spark somewhere else if it's going to come down to it. But he's got to punt this out now. 4th down. And they're going to fair catch this at the 42-yard line. So, again, the fact remains, guys, that once again, you just simply cannot make any more mistakes if you're Lordan. No more mistakes to be done offensively or defensively. They just can't. You can't do it anymore. Got to make things work from this point forward as Jacobs will get a nice loss, actually, as Aaron Donald gets in there for the tackle. It's a 2nd down and 12 coming up. Loss of 2. Cowboys able to get a little bit of pressure. Aaron Donald's first tackle of the game. So he has not been a difference maker just yet. 2nd down and 12. And play action here for Coral. And that's going to be way off. So a 3rd down and 12 now coming up. So 3rd down and 12 here at the 41. Back for the pass here again as they double team the heck. Wow, what a play. Peoples-Jones will punch in another Earl touchdown. It is official. It's a blowout. It is what we call a Snypz TV Gaming nose wipe season. Well, right now, Lordan is officially getting his nose wiped. And it is 28-0 in the Super Bowl. It has been all Pats in this game and all the time in the world right there. And Micah Parsons on that last play, and we'll go right back to it real quick one more time. Micah Parsons in the middle getting double teamed. There was no way he was getting there to Coral. He gave him all the time in the world to make that touchdown pass. 1st and 10 here at the 25. As right now the Pats in straight Lion Nation mode right now. As Pollard will get the catch, a 6-yard gain on the play, a 2nd down and 4 coming up. So 2nd down and 4 hit the 31. There's steps to this situation right now, and this is where he's got to start it. Howard gets the catch there. That's going to be a first down. Lord Dan, he still has a lot of time left, just about 5 minutes remaining here in the third, and you still got a full fourth quarter. We have seen people in the past come back by as much as 25 here on Snypz TV Gaming. And that's in one half of football. So keep that in mind. We've seen somebody come back by 25, down 25 in the fourth quarter. So it is a possibility. The question is, can you get stops to make it happen? And this is not a good start. So King with another pick here for the Pats. And this might be the nail in the coffin. This very well might be the nail in the coffin right here. Earl in dominant form in this Super Bowl, and he's going to launch this up. Can he get it back? He will not be able to. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 coming up. So 2nd and 10 here at the 39-yard line. Once again, I want to welcome everybody here to the BML Season 2 Super Bowl with Earl taking on Lord Dan. And the Pats right now in a dominant performance as we are still in the third quarter. And a fantastic game here in the Season 2 Super Bowl here for the BML League. 2nd down and 10. As Coral's going to launch this up again, and Peoples-Jones can't get to it this time around. That'll bring it down to a 3rd down. So 3rd and 10 here at the 39. Coral back and almost gets hit in the process, but he forces the bad pass. And that's what's most important, obviously, for the defense. So it's going to bring it out on 4th and 10. And now they have to punt it out. Very rare punt today for the Pats. Guidry's going to field it. And let's see if Guidry can make something happen. He's got 2 guys to beat possibly, and never mind, he will not beat him at all. So 1st and 10 here at the 28. Lord Dan right now getting blown out of the water. Let's see if he could try to make something happen here. 1st and 10, 4:04 remaining, still in the third. Still a lot of time. Press back. And quick pass caught there by Pollard. Pollard will get the first, pass the 40 down to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 comes right back out in the no huddle. Prescott back and quickly gets it to Lamb. Lamb will go down. 7-yard gain on the play, brings it to a 2nd down and 3 coming up here at the 48-yard line. Big shout out to the first-time chatter, the Cobra Striker, asking who's talking and how. It's your boy Snypz, I'm talking. Appreciate you stopping by and rocking with us. And that is a floater, and that's going to be caught by Pollard down to the 2-yard line, and a 1st and goal coming up here now for Lord Dan. Can he punch a touchdown in finally? Let's see. And he will for sure punch in the Cowboys' first touchdown. So Lord Dan finally able to get one. And the kick is money. So a 28-7 lead. He gets out of nose wipe status. And again, if you're Lord Dan right now, it's baby steps. It's baby steps, guys. It's got to be baby steps, period. First and 10 here at the 25. Jacobs with the carry here, and he will get stuffed. Second down and 12 coming up here at the 23-yard line. Coral back, and that's going to be off. Does get the ball out, though. However, it's going to bring it to a third down and 12. So third and 12 here at the 23. And that's going to be caught there by Smith and Jigba, and he'll get knocked down. First and 10 coming up at the 39-yard line. Hands it off here to Jacobs again. Breaks to the outside. He's going to get the first and then some, and finally knocked out at the 41-yard line. So first and 10. So that this time is going to be a 2-yard loss. So a second down and 12. So that might be the final play. He might knock this down. So the Pats, 1 quarter away from a championship here in the BML League. Get Pats and Cowboys here for the Season 2 Super Bowl. As we are in the final quarter, showtime and go time here in the fourth quarter. As Jacobs will get to the outside, solid block. Ends up being a third down and 6 now coming up. So third and 6 here at the 37. And he's got to hurry up. He is doing too much. He's going to lose 5 on the play here. So now it's going to be a third and 11 instead. Now, these are the moments right here. This is the second time, actually, that has happened to Earl. But Earl was still able to capitalize in a third down situation the first time. So this is the second time that's happened. Hopefully, the Cowboys defense can take advantage of that at this particular moment. Let's see what happens here. Third down. And he will not take advantage. So he, nonetheless, despite losing 5 yards, the man still is able to get the first down. So second down and 12 coming up. Second and 12 here at the 31. And a quick pass to the left here, that 2-2 Atwell, and he'll get past the 30, down to the 27-yard line, and the Pats will bring it down to a third down and 8 coming up. So 3rd down and 8 here at the 27. In a he hate me type of game. And right now, all the trash talk in the world. As a defensive pass interference, wow. It is going all Earl's way in this game. And Earl is going to definitely, it looks like he's definitely going to get his get back after Lord Dan barely getting by in a playoff game just yesterday that these guys played. For you guys that have just tuned in, into this game, these guys have a little bit of history, to say the least. As Jacobs will get the carry here and won't get much. 2nd down and goal here at the 7. But these guys have a little bit of history. They just got done playing the in the zone playoffs as Peoples-Jones is going to punch in another big touchdown. Guys, can you tell that for Earl, this is personal? 35-7. He is airing it out. This is personal for this man, to say the least. It is back to nose wipe status. 28-point lead in this Super Bowl. So as I was just about to say to you guys, for you guys that just tuned in, again, Lord Dan, he just got done yesterday beating Earl in the AFC Championship game in the in the zone league playoffs. So these guys just got done playing against each other. So Earl is getting the ultimate get back by a dominant performance here in the BML Super Bowl. This is a championship game, and he is getting the ultimate get back in this game right now. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Also, big shout out to the Franchise League coming through, man, and showing love. We got a game coming up for them next, which is going to be a lot of fun. That game is coming up next. Big up to those guys coming through and showing love here for the BML League also. Greatly appreciate you guys being here. CeeDee Lamb gets his 4th catch of the day today. Prescott's going to get the completion here to Vogel and gets knocked down. 2nd down and inches coming up here at the 34. 4 minutes left in the game. Prescott back, and that's going to be caught, and he will get hit. Clock will continue to roll, though, with 3:35 remaining. Prescott back again, good protection. And he's going to get the quick pass there to Florence. And he'll get the first and gets knocked down at the 15-yard line. Puts him in the red zone. Continuing to go here, 1st and 10 with 3 minutes left. Prescott again back. 5-man rush. And that is going to be caught by Florence again. He'll get another first. Now it's a 1st and goal here at the 3. And a timeout going to be called here. Prescott back, and he is going to get annihilated quickly. Cansey gets in there for the sack. It's going to be a 2nd and goal. He's got 1.5 on the day. Big loss on that one. A 2nd down coming up. So officially now at the 2-minute warning.
go 47. Hey, 47. 26.
And that is gonna be caught at the 8-yard line. So here we go, third down coming up.
Here we go 46, 46. Under. Hey, bro, kill. 26.
Third down, Prescott back. And that is gonna be caught, and the Cowboys able to finally punch in another touchdown. So Lord Dan able to get another score, and he's gonna go for the onside kick here. 35-14. And the Cowboys gonna, oh, wow. Legal touch? Yep, a legal touch. So the Pats, they'll maintain possession, 35-14. That was close, though.
Ready, break.
Hands it off here to Jacobs. And Jacobs will get knocked down. Brings it to a 2nd down and 9 coming up. So it doesn't look like any timeouts are going to be called here. Third and 11 coming up. So 3rd and 11, $1:36 left. Again, guys, you could tell that this is definitely a personal situation. It definitely is. And look at the defense almost getting in there, and they are going to throw another pick. As Mukuamu will get the interception. It's a 1st and 10 out to 42. Cowboys ain't going to come back in this game, guys. They're not going to come back in this game. Earl is going to be a champion. There's no doubt. And he gives it right back. He gives it right back to him. 1st and 10 here at the 50. These guys are going at it. Let me tell you, these guys are calling timeouts and everything else. Second down and 13. Play action pass. It's going to launch this thing up here, and that is going to be incomplete. So a 3rd down and 13 coming up. Third down and 13 here at the 47. Hit Stick said in the chat, said, Lord Dan is so bad. I know he is. I know he is. Again, he just got done getting a win against Earl yesterday in a different league, but now comes up here today, live on the set, and gets plastered the way he did today. He's got to be tight. He's definitely got to be tight about this one. And the thing is now, you know, the talking points that Lord Dan had about the game possibly earlier yesterday, now Earl's got the same talking points, but this time in a championship moment, as he's going to get crowned a champion here today. Earl and the Pats going to get it done. He's letting this clock just tick down as much as he can at this point right now. Or maybe not. Wow. Trying to add fuel to the fire. He went for the fake on fourth down. Boy, you talk about personal. This is truly, truly personal here right now between both of these guys. This is crazy. Prescott back, launches this up, and that's going to be broken up incomplete. 24 seconds left in this game. And don't forget, everyone, we are moving on after this game. We're going to be moving on to the franchise game of the week, which will be coming up right next. Again, for you guys that are in the franchise game of the week, thank you guys for your patience. I do apologize. These guys are going at it right now. They are definitely going at it. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be picked off. Nope, not yet. It's a 3rd down and 10 now coming up. 3rd and 10 here at the 41. Third down, going to be caught there by Howard, and he will not have any timeouts remaining. Can he get the ball off in time? I don't think he will, and he won't. And it's official like a ref with a whistle, folks. Earl Wop is your BML Super Bowl champions for season 2. Congratulations to Earl as he gets it done in this one. The New England Patriots and Earl get it done in this one. Big win for them today. They are pumped, excited about it. Got to give them all the props in the world. Hey, you played fantastic today from start to finish pretty much. And, man, that was crazy. That was a crazy finish, everyone. A crazy finish. But nonetheless, this game is a done deal. We're about to get ready to move on to the next game. But a big finish, a big up once again to these guys here in the BML League. A great finish in this one once again. And, man, Pats are your champions officially, everyone. They are officially your Super Bowl champions. They got it done, and I know it's going to be a lot of talk in the chat, everybody. But with that being said, look, it is your boy Snypz. Thank you so much for tuning in. BML family, we'll see you guys in season 3. We are out of here. Take care. Be blessed, everyone. Slide, folks.